Alright, hey there everybody. Welcome back to another video. I've been having some problems getting YouTube to upload my videos in their entirety. If I watch it on my end after an upload, it'll either cut halfway off, it doesn't get the full video, or uh, they just won't have sound for whatever reason. So I'm working on the video for the uh, Global-PTT P0 radio. I'm working on a better, more in-depth video on that one, as well as this one. I just wanted to get that out of the way and let you know why some of the videos aren't. Uh, I think I've taken them down because they weren't. Uh, they either didn't have audio or didn't play all the way through. But that's why you haven't seen those yet. I'm talking to YouTube and seeing if maybe it's something on my end. Those videos were too long. Something to do with how I edit them. Maybe it's my software or whatever. But that aside, I want to take a look at the TIDRadio or TIDRadio. I think it's called TIDRadio. The TDM 15 is what this one is. Uh, Fairly straightforward push to talk over cellular radio. Um, the latency on this is a little more pronounced or a little more noticeable than the Global-PTT P0 is. Um, the latency, I mean, whenever you push the push to talk and it gives you uh, the little bonk sound, which this one is a little misleading because the sound of the uh, permission to talk tone sounds a lot like the error tone of a lot of these types of radios. And then when you do get an error tone here, it's, if I remember correctly, it's a few bumps or a few beeps in succession, not just one. So another way to look at it whenever you uh, go to talk on it is this will flash bright whenever you have a good connection. It'll just continue to flash. But whenever you key this is not on right now, but whenever you key the push to talk button, this light will go to I believe red, just to let you know that you're transmitting, and you'll get a different status on the very bottom here, telling you that you can talk. There's a little bar down here that'll light up. And again, I'm going to do a more in-depth video on this. It's in the works right now. I just wanted to get something out to show you that more of these radios are coming. I have another set coming that is not TID radio. It's a uh, fairly new one, I think. So we'll get those tested out, as well as the Global-PTT P0. Those will have I'll have those in a better long form video, um, with some testing of the audio and everything, as I will these, uh, and the new ones that are coming. So more about this. It's got a small screen. It's a uh, background black, standard white text on it. It's USB-C charger. Charger's right there on the battery itself. So if you had more than one battery, you could just swap it out and let it charge without it having to be in the radio. It's a standard K-type connector for audio. I haven't used that yet, so I can't really attest to how decent that is. So looks like it's designed for a drop-in charger, which didn't come with it. I don't have that. I'm just got some of the stuff out here. I'm out here on my workbench right now. This is how you get into the menu. This is how you turn it off and on, just by holding this. This is your selector, volume up and down whenever you're not in the menus. These are volume up and down. If you're in the menus, they select works obviously as you're up and down. This is the select, back out. And even though you can do it in the menu, one of these is to select a group, and one of these is to select a contact. Um, Now, unlike the Global-PTT radios, these are set up, in my opinion, more for like end user consumers or hobbyists, where the Global-PTT is more locked down for like corporate, designed for like one administrator to use for a business and things like that. This is connected by an app called ODMaster, and that is how you configure everything. I did have one instance in the ODMaster app, or not necessarily in the app, but I had one instance when I let this set idle and didn't use it for a day or two, that it didn't have any of my preload, the groups that I created in the app. You have to do everything in the app. It didn't have any of the groups or the names that I had created for the tablet that I have the app on, because whatever you install the app on technically becomes a radio itself. Well, it's able to communicate with these radios, and any other channel, talk group, or a group member that you add in the app. So back to what happened, it didn't have any of those in there, and I logged onto the app again. Like I said, it's on a tablet, and it everything just came back. I don't know. It hasn't happened since. I don't know if that was just a fluke, or periodically you have to resync it or something. But anyway, back to that app. What it basically is if people have these other radios, well, a TIDRadio POC, because the app looks like it's programmable. It works to program regular RF ham type radios as well. But if people have these other radios, you can search them up, or search groups that they've made, or invite them into groups. So you don't have to. The radios that you buy aren't the radios that you have to communicate with. Anyone that has one of these that they've purchased and is actually a TID radio can work with the ODMaster app, and you can talk to them. Now the fee for this is about $20 a year, and you take care of that right in the ODMaster app. There's a few different variations you can buy. I think there's a 1 month, a 3 month, a 6 month, and then the 12 month, I think. I just glanced at that, so don't quote me on that. But this is the TD M-15 or the M-15, and I'll give you a little look here what's actually in the box. So actually in the box you get the M-15 manual, along with a little card here that pretty much explains the app, ODMaster app, and how you use it. Both radios come in the same box, so this is just packaging for that. This is a SIM card, like door for the SIM card that I've yet to put on, and a couple lanyards here. So that's been just a look at the TIDRadio TD-M-15 POC network radio. This is not the full review of this. This is just something I wanted to get out there to show the radio and explain a little bit in its functionality and how it works while I had it out here on the bench. The website will be online for more in-depth technical write-ups, reviews about these types of radios, as well as a way to connect me or contact me, or let me know about other radios, things like that, POC radios you want me to review, as well as a better long-form video for the radio, this radio, and the radio from Global-PTT. Like I said, this is just something to get me to get by, to get something out there until I get all my little technical problems squared away and get the website rebuilt and a little more functional. That'll be posted soon whenever I'm done with that. It shouldn't be any more than another week. And here soon, hopefully, I've been talking with another company. I should have a couple more units on the bench here to review. And from what I've read about them, from what I've talked to the seller about, I think they're going to be uh, a nice addition to these. They won't work with these, as well as these won't work with the Global-PTT. They're all in their own separate system. But I just want to put all these different radios out there so that you can choose for yourself. But like I said, that's been the TIDRadio M-15 from TIDRadio.